We're a very competitive staff. Obviously, we're all invested in building this program from where we found it to hopefully a nationally relevant program.
Well, obviously the coaching staff, is something that was really important to me.
We've had a few good years of recruiting and all that's starting to pay off. And at each year, we've tried to raise the bar.
It's never enough. Each year we want to say, okay, we did this, but let's set our goals a little bit higher. Let's set our expectations a little bit higher, not only for the players, but for the staff as well.
Aaron is really detail-oriented. He has a great eye for, the technical part of a player's game that needs tweaking or adjusting.
You just need to make sure that you find these holes.
Aaron is also very tactical on game day, real astute as to what's happening, where the team needs to go potentially in a moment we've got to make a change.
All right, and it took us a while, I think, Friday, but we finally did. But we've got to create those opportunities early and often.
We partner each other well because there's times when he's up front and I'm kind of in the back helping, maybe from a more subtle perspective. Most of the time it's reversed, though. As the head coach, I'm more out front, and he's tremendous at picking up things that I miss, filling in gaps, and I think we feed off each other in that way.
Guys, the only attacks that they've had have been balls that we've given away in this mass of humanity right here.
Yeah, Aaron is definitely the laid-back one out of the two, but I definitely think when Tom, gives us a speech and is really intense and stuff, Aaron always brings us back down to calming us down and just getting us to focus on the game.
Near side defensive mid, when someone needs help, go to or move. Your movement creates a passing lane for the other defensive mid. You're getting caught and stuck a lot.
He's very straight to the point.
The rhythm of our play is, there is no rhythm. We look like a team who can't dance.
Aaron is an excellent communicator, not just within the staff, but certainly to the players that he's coaching.
What I admire about Ashley as a coach is her ability to get into a player, her ability to lead players, her ability to be a role model for these young women that we have.
She's very energetic, positive, and that's her encouragement is really what helps the girls out on our team because she's always there, she has your back, always there to encourage you, and it's great.
Good hustle, Mallory, good hustle!
As a former player, she was a standout at SMU, that, brings a lot from her perspective.
I think from that standpoint, I'm able to relate to the players, I think in a different, manner than maybe what a male, one of our male coaches, have gone through.
She's a good coach too. She knows what she's talking about.
When she took over junior college at Richland Junior College when they started the program, she won a national championship in the first year.
Now she's married to Aaron, so she's willing to speak her mind to him without hesitation, and she treats me the same way.
Wow, how do you do that? How do you work with your wife? A lot of people just don't understand how that is possible. Some people are like, I can't believe you just said that to your wife, or I can't believe you said that to your husband.
Usually they agree, so it's funny to kind of see the Aaron and Ashley kind of thing. It's funny when they get in little disagreements, but it's never been like, I don't know. I think the coaches are on the same page most of the time.
We can be honest to the point more so and probably be more productive because neither one of us are taking it really that personally. We're just moving on. And it's always worked really well. And it's funny because we do that when we go home. We don't really have the daily grind to talk about. We can talk about our kids or be with our kids and all that other stuff.
I think it's been a blessing and it's actually been really exciting.
It's nice that they can work together and then, be a team.
Gerald Myers and Judy Henry and the whole athletic department got behind the building of this stadium, and it's just awesome. Then they approached John Walker, who is a tremendous Tech alumni, very successful businessman behind Tech in academics and athletically, and he said, I want to build the finest soccer field house in the country.
We can bring anyone here from anywhere in the country, and they take a step back and go, wow.
It's the best facility I've seen around. I've been to a lot of campuses, we travel a lot and see the different facilities, and this is just top of the line.
We call it our home. This is a place that we can showcase.
We took a lot of things that we liked from other facilities that we've been to and professional teams that I've been around and stuff like that, to basically create this awesome environment for the players from the minute they walk in the door.
We've really been blessed with an awesome place to play.
Little welcome to Texas Tech Soccer. And we literally were able to plan every square inch of this building. My staff and I drew it out on graph paper and said, we want this to flow into this, and this to be for the recruits, and this to be for the parents, and this to be for the players. This is the players' area, so they get to, this is their space, as the vast majority of this place is. Anything that has been in the press that week goes up. Taylor, who's in there every week, Whitney, has been in quite a bit. The rankings that are up.
It shows that Tech is actually has made a huge investment in our program.
iPod that controls the music in the entire facility. We thought this was cool because they get to control it, but every room has one of these.
He always does that, and I don't know why. I think, I think he gets annoyed with the music that we play usually, but I don't know, he likes country.
If it's really good country, I usually turn it up, but they can listen to whatever they want in their space, and they can turn it up as loud as they want.
You know, when you have a place like this to come to every day, you enjoy training, you enjoy work. And that goes from players to trainers to managers to, it works at every level.
The guys did a great job. Even little surprises like the double T at the end in towel, which wasn't in the design, but the group put it in for us at the end. This really made this place a nice place.
Aaron and Tom and I really sat down and put a lot of thought in how we wanted to design the building.
The locker room and the whole building's wireless, so they can check their email in here, go to Facebook, write mom a nice letter, whatever, email a professor, tell them they're going to be late, hopefully not.
This facility is amazing. It's got to be the best in college soccer, if not top 2.
So the players hang out in here. This building's wireless, or this room's wireless. They can do other homework in here directly into the system. And they can watch anything they want on TV. We have the Dish Network. You know, coaches are always DVing soccer games. They seem to be DVRing Oprah or The Hills or one of their favorite reality shows.
It allows our players to get the absolute most out of their day, both athletically and academically and from a treatment standpoint. And we're certainly blessed because of that.
Get up behind it, Sarah. Go on, Sarah. Yeah, look what you found.
Having our routine. Practice wakes me up for the day.
Just play simple, Mo. Play simple, Mo. Play simple, Sarah. Just protect the ball there.
In practice, it is all about the training environment. Not only making yourself better, but making your teammates better. It's a message that is loud and clear all the time, because if you're not, then you're bringing everybody down.
Go Tech on 3. 1, 2, 3. Go Tech!
Teammates.
That's our main focus, especially during the season, is just getting our schoolwork done and working hard at practice. So that's most of our day is.
It can't be 100% athletics because then their studies are not taken care of. There's a balance, and we try to make sure that balance and that message is always intertwined with what we do on a daily basis.
Ultimately, that's really what the college experience is all about, the student part of the student athlete.
So if you think about it, obviously we're talking about...
I'm an animal science major.
Allele. So the more favorable allele is inverse to that. Okay, so the curve would be inverse to that.
I don't know, I've always liked animals since I was little. And I definitely enjoy it now, even more.
For the vast majority of the time that they're here, it's their academic prowess that is first and foremost.
From the academic standpoint, that is a lot. It shows the commitment the players have off the field. It also shows the commitment that Texas Tech has off the field. The Marcia Sharp Center is unbelievable. These kids and the resources they have to get study time in, get tutors, for their academic advisors to be in concert with their teachers just so they know what's going on, really, I think, allows these kids to be able to thrive under those circumstances.
It's good. You get to meet new people. I love, when walking in between class, it just, you feel like a college student. And so it's just fun.
In the last 5 years, they've developed this unbelievable student village where, I never lived that well in college. It's amazing, the quality of the off-campus housing that we have here at Texas Tech.
It's really close to campus. We could walk if we wanted to. And it's an affordable place to live for an athlete. And there's a big athlete community that lives there. So it's nice to have some of the team live there because it's easy just to walk over there and hang out with each other.
What a great college town it is. There's 240,000 people here. There's almost 250,000 people in this town. So people like to say Lubbock's a small college town. Well, it's a college town, but it's a huge college town.
The kids, when they come out of here, they are well-rounded. They have balance in their life. And when you have balance in your life, you can be successful at whatever you want to do.
It's a huge deal every time we get a chance to play in front of the home fans. So we got to make sure that we're ready because it's not just our test.
It really pumps us up. That's we get our excitement from seeing the fans and seeing it packed everywhere.
We have some great dancers, and it's you know, choreographed or anything. It's just being silly and just getting pumped for the game.
That's something that's been really positive for our team, and it's really helped us, you know, get our wins.
You know, certainly it is. It's exhilarating.
And with the fans that we've cultivated over the last 2 years, it's awesome.
I think the thing I like best is the atmosphere. We have this amazing stadium and facility that on game day just goes nuts. And there's 1,500 people here, and it's just, I mean, how can you not play your best?
And the visitors get the energy of the crowd being against them and for us. And, you know, Red Raider fans are known for being rowdy, so we get that on game day now. The game starts, you know, you can hear our crowd for the next hour and a half. I mean, they're off the hook, loud and excited.
I think that's great. I think that we've really started something special here.
Tons of students are coming. You go a lot of places, you get either some students and no community or all community and no students. And we're getting a great combination of both, which builds a huge energy.
The community is looking forward to seeing this team play on Friday night.
The energy the other night when we played North Texas was unbelievable. In the last 20 minutes, it was just a barrage at the North Texas end. You know, the fans are chanting Raider power.
I mean, it gets everyone else pumped up and makes us realize, you know, that it is game day. And to have fans there and have them, you know, even, you know, yelling things that who knows what they're yelling. It's nice to know that there's people cheering for us, especially when they do like the Raider power thing. You know, I definitely think it gets everyone excited.
Our girls didn't want to leave the field. They couldn't believe it. They were so caught up in it. Our parents were there, and it just makes for a great atmosphere overall, and it does. It helps your team.